Good afternoon, YouTubers. Tsquare with Tsquare Talk. So I had pulled out some split chicken breast out of my freezer. I'm trying to come up with a good idea on what to do with it, and then an idea came to me. So today we are going to do a recipe. I call this my chicken buffalo ranch. Now you can make this up, use it as a dip. You can put it in peppers. You can fill any kind of vegetable almost. And basically all you want to make sure is that your chicken is already cooked. So the first thing I'm going to do with this chicken, I'm going to boil this up, and then I'm going to pick it off the bones, separate all the white meat, and then after that I'm going to refrigerate it and let it cool off. Now, if you feel like skipping this process, basically you can buy canned chicken, and I'll show you what that looks like here real quick. So this right here is canned chicken breast. This is HEB brand. There's 2 cans. It's a 2-can pack. And this works great. This just happens to be 2 10-ounce cans. And I would normally just use 2 of these, but I want to try to start using some of the stuff up in my freezer. We are getting into hurricane season, and with 3 freezers pretty much all full, I have a lot of food on hand. I always buy stuff when it goes on sale. So this, as you can see, it went on sale 25% off, which made it a super good deal. And so I bought some extra, and then I just put it in my freezer and pull it out, thaw it out, and cook it up. So with that being said, I'm going to get this on to boil, and then I will be back after I separate the meat off the bones, and show you what the meat looks like. And due to basically editing, we will be right back here in like 1 second. And if you're going this route, well, all you do is open the cans and drain it. Okay, so now we are the next day, and I basically just boiled out the chicken, shredded up the breast meat. That way it's nice, high protein, good, healthy white chicken breast. And as you can see, that's probably maybe 25 ounces, which would be an equivalent to about 2 cans. I want some extra chicken in there for when I mix this up. So what you're going to need, I'm basically using what would be an equivalent to a little bit more than 2 10-ounce cans of the chicken breast. I've got probably about 2.5 cans. If you were just using 2 cans, I would use a block of cream cheese with it. Because I went a little bit over, I actually had a little less than half a block left over from another recipe that I had done. I'm going to add that in there. You're going to want to use a ½ cup of some sort of buffalo sauce that you like. This is a sauce that I like to use. It's just red hot wing sauce. It does give it a little bit of a kick, but it's not super spicy. And then you're going to want to use a cup of ranch dressing, and you're going to mix all this together. Now you do want to leave out your cream cheese for a little bit, that way it can start to soften. Otherwise, when you mix this up, if you are mixing this up by hand, it's going to be a little difficult to mix up. And now when you do this, you can either put this in like an oven safe pan and basically use it as a dip. What I'm going to do, because I am barbecuing today, I'm going to cut open some green bell peppers and basically fill up the inside, take out the seeds and stuff and fill up the inside, and then barbecue it. So I'm going to get this mixed up, and we will be right back. So I just put in my basically little under half a blocks of cream cheese. Okay, so now I got the ranch dressing in here. I have my hot wing sauce in here. I have my cream cheese in here, my chicken. Now, one important thing to know, I know sometimes people when I follow other cooking channels on YouTube, sometimes people take the recipe way too, kind of to the extreme. It's not an exact science. When you're cooking, guys, it's going to be about flavor, texture, what you like, and just having confidence in yourself and the way you cook. I guarantee you, if you come out a little bit more cream cheese, a little less chicken, a little more chicken, a little less wing sauce, it's still going to come out great. When you try it out, it's something you can be proud of, that you made it, and that, people are going to like it. When they try it, they're going to like it too. So it has a lot to do with confidence. So I say that because I didn't really used to have a whole lot of confidence in my cooking, and now I just love it. Mostly because everybody tells me how great it is on Facebook and stuff, and it starts feeding on itself. So I want you guys to know it doesn't have to be exact science. If you're a little over, a little under, I might even, when I mix this up, I might even add a little bit more chicken in there, just so I have enough to really stuff them peppers and have them taste really good when the people eat these. So with that being said, I'm going to get this mixed up and see how it looks. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do, we're just going to cut these peppers and core them out. So when you cut the pepper, all you want to do is just cut the top off like this, and then you're going to take out all the insides, the seeds, the veins, and then you're going to fill them back up with the chicken. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get these cut, and I'll show you guys the filling stage. Okay, so I just cut them out, pulled out all the seeds, rinsed out the insides too. And essentially now I'm just going to fill them. Now I did cut my peppers a little bit lower because I want this to be kind of an appetizer. And essentially, you know, if you put too much chicken in each one, it's kind of going to be a filling meal. And then they're going to get filled up off the appetizers and not so much the actual entree. So with that being said, the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to get these filled up with the chicken, buffalo chicken ranch, and we'll show you guys that. So this is what they look like once they're stuffed. Now you do want to remember, you may want to sprinkle on a little bit of cheese at the very end and have that cheese kind of melt over it a little bit. So if you do that, you don't want to fill it up too much. You want to leave a little bit of a lip around. We'll come back and we'll show you guys what the finished product is and edit in the final once we get everything barbecued up. Now if you do want to do these in the oven, you can set your oven to 400 and put them in the oven for about 10-15 minutes. Everything's cooked so already, so you're just really heating up the dip and melting the cheese in with the chicken and heating up the pepper. But we're going to grill them, that way we can add a little bit of color to them, and I'll show you guys that in a bit. Okay, YouTubers, so we are pretty much done barbecuing. A lot of this stuff is already finished up. I've been eating it. I've already gotten rid of a ton of the stuff that I put on here. I was actually cooking a meal for a family that they had asked me to cook up a bunch of ribs and some other stuff. Got rid of some of the peppers. They actually asked they could order 6 of the peppers, so I actually did that for them. So I was short one. But check this out. Look at that. So the cream cheese, the ranch dressing, and the buffalo sauce all melted together in there with the chicken. I mean, this stuff is so good. It just heats up in here. It goes great with celery, crackers, any kind of anything. That is really good. So highly recommend you guys try this recipe out. I'm telling you guys, if you try this out, you will love it. And if you do try it, please definitely leave me a comment and let me know what you guys think. Really hope to see you guys again on Tsquare Talk. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and you guys have a great evening. I think I'm going to go chow down. So you guys have a great night.